Crackin' Packs. I'm Jeff. This is my dad, Tony.
Hi, everybody.
Back to Star Wars Unlimited TCG. Hoping to hit that showcase. Finishing off my master set.
I'm wearing the same shirt I wore last time. Oh, so I put it inside out.
I didn't even notice.
that way, if you weren't watching, you won't even know. But it's actually inside out shirt to cover up that it's the same shirt.
I've got more than one shirt, so I chose to wear a different shirt this evening.
Yes. Well, I'm wearing the same shirts because I have it's in order. My shirts are in order. This is my Wednesday shirt.
So if you watched the show before, it's just us cracking packs.
Crackin' Packs.
What did my wife call it? Dropping the tea?
Dropping the tea.
We're dropping the tea, the
dropping
gossip.
The tea today.
Whatever that is.
I don't know, but all I'm going to say is the tea today is all about this.
First pack, and I already got the Franks ahead of the beans. Ay, 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 ay.
What's the Franks?
Well, the pack didn't rip nice, and I don't like that.
Oh, that gives you... See, this thing, you were telling me before, like, you got to, like, separate colors. But
just
now,
the colors.
But now I'm not even looking at the cards.
So now you're worried about separating the colors.
It's all just because all of a sudden I'm like, oh wait, I didn't even look at the cards.
You do you.
I'm gonna like just do what I want to do.
That's even better.
Because now I'm like, hey, these are my commons.
Again, I'm just a well-oiled machine.
There's my red common. There's my green common. And now I have a U. Here's my U's.
You just keep it in the color. Oh, look at that. First pack, Legendary Syndralis. Syndralig.
I got an S card. It's super. Is this a super diffractor?
Super special.
Is that a super diffractor? Is that
that's super refractor? Yeah.
Is that the other stuff?
It would be the not quite
the other Star Wars stuff that we were opening on. And this is also cool because it is a black R. So I'm gonna do R's and I'm gonna do funny cards there. So.
Funny cards.
They're funny looking cards.
Ribbon packs.
So this is the second time we've opened these packs. We didn't get any signed or autographed cards in the last set.
You know what's funny? Because we complain about how few packs there are in the top stuff. But then when you open these and it's just like, there's a lot of cards.
There's a lot of cards.
24 booster packs with 16 cards per booster. It is a lot of cards to go through.
There's a lot of cards here. U's. I got a U. I got another U. Here's a U.
Again, only showing you guys the hits. Nice hyperspace uncommon. Atura Onslaught. I like that. Luminous Beings is my rare. Not a huge hit.
What's a luminous beam?
Luminous Beings. It's like the Force Ghost.
It sounds like a luminous, like it's a glow in the dark bean. luminous bean. I was at the lake. We had some beans the other day, and they were luminous.
Sorry, being.
Beans. Beans. Luminous beans. So
once you kind of start going through these, it does get a little monotonous because you see so many doubles of the commons. Always fun sorting though and building play sets. A little hard on the back. My rare this time was the Ventress Rowa. I think she's bald in Ahsoka, or not Ahsoka.
Oh yeah.
The Acolyte.
The Acolyte. What did you think of the Acolyte? I think we talked about the Acolyte before.
I really did enjoy the Acolyte. I'm a little disappointed that the fans kind of jumped all over it and said it was hot garbage because I really like to see where they were going to go with that story.
So they kind of wrecked it for the rest of us.
Yeah, I think Disney will tell you that, it was a budget thing. It was just too expensive to run. But come on, you know how much a show is going to cost you before you start filming it. You can't tell me that it was a surprise at how much the show cost.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of feel like they just listened to the backlash and all the complaining and the crying, and they're like, no, it's not worth it. And, it's like, okay, well, why don't we give it a second season, but let's just cut the budget down a little bit. Let's work around the script to try to, make it a little less budgety. But alas, we will never get to see Darth Plagueis' origin story or Darth Sidious's origin story. We're just going to have to continue to use our imaginations.
And that really actually did suck, didn't it? Because that would have been neat to find stuff out.
100%.
But
ooh, we've got a
we'll
rare
never see
hyperspace foil liberated by darkness. Rare. That's a good hit. That's a good
so
hit.
if you want to know more, or you want to tell us what you think, because we really care about what you think, you can say, "Hey Jeff, this is what I think," on the comments below.
And Star Wars is very polarizing.
Is it?
I think.
Is it polarizing? You think so? You think?
Like, I love the prequels. There's still people out there that absolutely hate the prequels.
It's everyone's
A
got
lot of
an
people love the
opinion.
sequels. I thought the sequels were completely hot trash. Now, here's the thing about the prequels. I think the prequels were a great story, but not so great movie.
Yeah.
I think the sequels are the opposite. They're great movies, but they're terrible stories. So I guess it depends what your preference is.
You know, at first I was actually trying to like put these in order like you are.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
You can't.
I can't. I
It's
just can't.
it's too distracting.
Well, I'm trying to look at the cards, and then it's like I'm looking at U's and R's, and it's like I just can't do it. There's C's, there's U's, there's R's. Like I had foils, U's, R's, foils. Like I don't know what am I supposed to do. I just can't do it. I'll do it after.
It's fine.
I'll do it after.
There is
okay?
nothing but time.
I'll do it after.
See, I don't know if I've ever had this. I have got another hyperspace foil. Uncommon, so 2 hyperspace foils in 2 packs. That's pretty good. I don't know if I have this one yet or not,
I
but
see what I've done here. I see what I've done. I have to go to the dentist tomorrow.
eating too many sweets.
No, broke a tooth. Grinder. I'm a grinder.
You're a grinder,
I'm a
hey?
grinder.
Not the good kind.
What's a good kind? It's like my mom's watching this. Why are you doing
Your
that?
mom. Hi,
My
Mom.
my mom's gonna be watching this.
She's my
Yeah.
mom.
I was grinding my teeth and I broke one of my teeth. It's because of stress. I have a lot of stress. That's why I open packs. That's why I don't want to.
De-stresses you.
Well, only when I'm not caring about colors. If the colors, if I gotta care about colors, then this is like.
You don't have to care about colors.
Yeah,
It
that's
just
cool.
makes everybody's life a little easier. Ooh,
That's
a
something.
legendary Yoda. Have you seen that one yet? Legendary Yoda.
No, I'm not seeing that. That's pretty cool.
Not one
That's
I see
neat.
very often in the legendary pile again. I think we talked about this. I think I said Supremacy and HK47. Yoda's also one that I don't see very often.
Really?
so-
Cool.
And another hyperspace foil. So this is weird. I've gotten 3 hyperspace foils already, and I've only opened 6 packs. Oh, sorry, I haven't been counting, but that seems like a really high hit rate for this box on the hyperspace foil. We can only hope that means there's a showcase in there. Because this place about to blow. You big Kesha fan?
Here's a legendary.
The HK47 that I said wasn't very... Oh.
That was what?
I was just like, oh, no one ever gets it. And then it was like, oh, here's an HK47.
Here's another one. Are we actually? Do we care about that card? Okay.
We do.
Okay.
I believe it is a better of the legendaries.
See, this is what I do. I put them in these little piles of U's and C's, and then at the end, I'll give you all the U's and C's you can take, and you can take all the U's and C's you want. I'm gonna come up with nicknames for these cards.
We still haven't played our game, by the way, our make-believe game that we just come up with. Maybe one of these days we will, to drive everybody crazy.
I think. Oh, here's one. I've never seen this. It's a Dark One probe droid. Is that something? I know it's not something, but that's kind of neat.
It is a cool card.
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
Those
We
were
wrote
Darth Maul's droids, were they not?
They
On the
were.
Phantom Menace?
That's right. They were awesome. He had 3 of them went out, and one of them found them. And when they found them, it was very big. It was a very big thing when they were found.
I believe he was trained in the Sith arts, and that's how Qui-Gon words it.
Really?
I think so. So
when-
he's describing to the Jedi Council.
So we talked earlier about in another video about you and me, and who was more of a Star Wars nerd. I wouldn't say nerd so much, but like who would know, who lived Star Wars more? If I lived Star Wars or if you lived Star Wars more?
And what did we decide?
I think you do. I think you're more Star Wars than I am.
I'm a little hardcore. So was it us that had this conversation? What happened to Admiral Piet?
No. Did we?
So
Yeah, we did, of course.
I always thought
Yes.
Vader choked him out.
No, he lives.
He does live.
He
well,
lives.
he kind of lives.
What
He
happens
does die.
in the exploding Death Star.
No, the
Yeah.
Super Star Destroyer.
Of course, when the Star Destroyer
When
blew
the
up.
A-wing
Yes.
goes into
Of course he did. Yes, yes.
So I always thought...
He's on the bridge when it blows up. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought apology accepted, Captain Piet.
No, it's Nemor. It's
Yeah,
Nimoy.
it's Captain
Nemor.
Nida. Nida.
Yeah.
Apology accepted, Captain Nida. Anyway,
Yeah.
totally got that wrong. One of those Mandela things where I
How,
could have
how
sworn.
could you have gotten that wrong? It seems like it would be just a given for a man who's
I know.
as smart as you are with Star Wars.
Sometimes you just get wrapped up in your own little mind.
Someone who thinks they know more about Star Wars than I do. We well, you just said you did. You knew more. So
I don't think I said.
I think I said actually. So we went one day. We decided we're gonna do this giant. Look at that. There's a legendary right there, and it's foil.
Oh, dude, that's a hyperspace foil legendary. That's
Is
you
that
should
big?
be way more excited about that.
Is that big?
Yes.
Is that one of the ones that you don't have enough of?
Yes.
And you have one now.
And you just like legendary Grand Inquisitor hyperspace foil. Yes. Good hit.
Does that mean you have two of those now?
No.
Oh, you got lots of those?
No.
I don't know.
That's got to go in a hard sleeve.
That's good hard sleeve. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
hard
a good
sleeve.
hit. See, just when you
Just
don't
like
know.
that. I might have 10 of those in these piles.
Yeah,
I don't even know what I have. I'm just pulling them out.
you do
Put in-
realize that in the next two boxes, if we don't pull a showcase,
Yeah.
I am 0-5 in a case.
So we need to pull a showcase in these boxes. If we don't pull a showcase, then
I'm going to
we're
be hanging from this roof. Sorry, mental illness is not a joke, but
hanging.
oy, oy, oy.
Okay.
You're not matching colors, are you?
Not yet. But I'm going to. I match colors better though when I'm done
And
matching. them.
Tony's having a sleepover.
No, like look, because I can do this now. I can do it. It's way easier if I do greens first.
Legendary Mythosaur. So we're already getting up there in our legendary pile, which is good. Which is good.
See, if I do it like this, I'm like sorting. I love sorting. This is actually funner than opening.
I should just be ripping, and you should be sorting them as I rip them.
You can get super
See
excited.
again, this is what gets me, guys. You can't see. See that little ridge right there? You can't see it. Maybe you can. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh, it could be a showcase, but I'm gonna rip this, and it's gonna be a Kanan Jarrus hyperspace foil. God, or hyperspace, right?
So we still haven't got the ones that we want though. The cards, the big card that we're trying to get, have not found it yet.
Well, there really isn't one specific card,
But there's
but
cards
there's
that we're
there's a
missing.
showcase, and you know, when I look at this set, what showcase do I want the most, or which would I be the most excited to pull? I don't know. I think the Chris showcase is really nice. I think the Barris Offie, Darth Revan. Yeah, there's too many. I can't pick. Any showcase is worth it.
Look, I'm sorting. Are you happy now?
You are no, you're falling way behind.
Because you told me to sort.
Oh, no.
You did. You were all like,
There it is.
that's your showcase foil?
There it is.
Wow.
Third sister. Not the one I wanted, but
it's
very
very
nice
nice.
looking card.
That's a nice looking. Now I see what you're talking about. That's a
So yeah,
foil.
hard to miss. If I can find
Wow.
the regular version of her. There she is. So there's the regular leader
Yeah.
card, and then there's the showcase leader card.
Nice.
So yes, I did hit a showcase. Finally.
So you got two now.
Two now.
Two.
Third sister and Cal Kestis.
And that's the two of how many boxes?
18.
2 of 18.
Well, there's 18 showcases, so I've got
Yeah.
2 of 18.
Yeah.
But I've only got 2 showcases out of 5 cases.
And you're supposed to get 1 per case?
1 per 2.
Oh, well, you're doing pretty good then.
No, it's terrible.
That's not bad.
Subsequent sets before this, I was doing much, much better. My hits rates were much, much better.
But you know what? Sometimes in life, you don't get what you want.
You're right.
You get what you get.
And you don't get upset.
And you don't get upset because you're lucky enough to be opening packs.
Correct.
Having these people, like, right now, they're like, why am I watching this? This is, seriously, why is that guy sorting it? I'm so intrigued by his sorting technique that I'm going to keep watching.
But hey, I will say that is the first time I have been able to film myself opening something that I'm very excited about, which was a showcase.
I'm really hoping people really appreciate the
And
sorting
it
ability
kind of
here.
hit me off guard. I wasn't expecting it.
Pretty happy with that?
Yeah,
Scale
I
1
think
to
the
10.
third sister's probably my least favorite character, but just another one that I don't know why she was needed in the Obi-Wan series.
I agree.
But
I
here
agree,
we are.
Actually, yeah. The whole like lightsaber thing, where they circle lightsaber and they circle around, and it's like a Darth Maul lightsaber, but they have it circle.
Yeah, I again, Jedi running around when the Jedi are supposedly extinct. I don't understand. I'll never understand.
Okay.
So I just enjoy it. As my wife says, I just want to enjoy it, okay? I don't want to overanalyze it. I don't want to overthink it. I just want to enjoy it.
I like that.
Legendary hit the father. Right there. Another legendary. The father. Do you know the story of Mortis?
No,
Like, have you watched Star Wars Rebels?
I
Star
did
Wars
watch.
Clone Wars?
Yeah, I watched all that, but you can explain it to me.
It's like the father was like the guy. He's got a son and a daughter. The son represented the dark side. The daughter
Yes.
represented the light side. He was the only one that could control them. It's supposedly prophecy of the one who bring balance to the force, the chosen one. So it's very interesting because I feel like that's where Ahsoka's going. Because obviously, Balin's skull is standing on the finger of the father, pointing, and you see the statues of the sister. So I think we're gonna flush that out as far as prophecy goes. The one thing I did like about the sequels movies is that they kept Anakin as the chosen one. George Lucas has stated in his version of the sequel series that it was going to turn out that Leia was going to be the chosen one, and I didn't like that.
When did he say that?
In interviews.
Really?
Yeah, I can't.
That Leia was going to be the chosen one.
That yes, and that
Really?
it was going to delve more into the midichlorians and how they manipulate the Force, and yeah, at the end of the trilogy, Leia ends up being the chosen one.
Really? And well, you know, what it says there is another, so it's. Was that the other Leia then?
I have
Is
no
that
idea.
what he meant?
Someone's gonna have to wrangle George Lucas and be like, "What's going on?"
Who's the other?
Ooh, Jedi Temple Guards, hyperspace foil. Again, that's like my 4th. Do you normally get that many in packs, guys? I don't know. I feel like I'm hitting these hyperspace foils like crazy. Very nice card, though. Very nice looking card.
I stopped looking at the cards. I don't even know what I'm getting anymore. Just trying to sort it.
I just see colors.
I just see how it's like green. Here's this color. And I got a black one. I don't even know what these cards are anymore. Could they be something important? Don't know. All I know is I was told they must be sorted or we can't play anymore. So
Yeah.
we're gonna play this
You
game.
played your room or you're not playing.
If you don't play the game right,
That's okay. I'm doing a terrible job. I see I've got uncommons and common piles, and
no, mine are perfect.
it'll be moderately easier.
These are the ones. If you want to look at these are the ones I think
Think
could
are
be
good?
something.
Okay. That's
These are
perfect.
I got a little uncommon pile, and then I just got some colors. And these are these guys. Oh, this one might be something. I'm just kind of, if I look at them and I think they have no border, I put them to the side. If they have an R on them, I put them to the side. If they have a U on them, I put them
See,
to the
there
side.
the problem with opening a showcase is that now the chances of you getting another one is almost zero. So
But
you just
now you-
lose that excitement edge a little bit.
But now you know that I might get one.
Yes, especially in my box. You still very might well get one.
I might get one.
Very rarely do I see
Whoa, that's pretty cool. That's the card I'm not seeing before.
the Sorceress of Tund.
Have you seen that before?
No. Well, I've seen the card, obviously, but I have no idea who that character is or where they are from. I would imagine from some expanded universe in some way, shape, or form, but I don't recall them in Rebels or Clone Wars or any of that. So,
Are you buying any toys at all anymore, or is that kind of a dead horse?
I am buying still the Hot Toys.
Yeah.
I've
Really?
been taking a beating lately because they're all shipping at once. But yeah, no,
Did you get killed at the border with tariffs like I did with my stuff?
I wouldn't say killed, but it's
Yeah.
certainly added an expense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you hit? I had some toys coming through NECA, and I got a $50 surcharge on 2 boxes.
And did you ever explore that? Why it was so
It
much?
just said COD. There was 4 boxes said COD. I don't know what that means. If that was like tariff talk, or if that was just some guy
Well,
decided
COD is
that-
cash on delivery.
Yeah.
But why? Yeah,
Why?
I believe it's based on the value of goods transported. So, like for instance, for my Hot Toys stuff, they're charging me about $15 to $25 US extra on top of my shipping and on top of what I've already paid.
How much more?
$15 to $25 US.
Oh, US.
Yeah.
So you pay like $25.
But that's just the tariff.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, I've got to pay the customs fee once they come into Canada, and that again is also between $18 and $25.
Why do we do this? Like, why are we
don't know.
doing this?
And that's just stuff that you'll never recoup. That's just a loss.
If
It's just
there's
a big L.
there's Americans watching this, and I doubt anybody's watching this. If you're watching this, then you're like viewer number 3, and if that is the case,
Well, you
here
know,
in the Canadas,
at this point, they're watching 2 idiots just sort cards.
it's like that's all it is.
Oh.
It's like, because this is pretty much it. It's just talking and sorting cards. Look, Mom,
What are you
I
watching?
I got some greens. I got some green
these
cards.
2 twin guys sorting cards.
Hold on, I feel this. I'm feeling this. Hold on. 1 legendary, 1 R. One legendary and 1 R. Let's see what I got here. These are all C's. C's, 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 C. There's a U and another U. 1 R. Here's my R. There's 2 R's and a foily. 2 R's.
But no
I was
L's.
close,
You were
though.
close.
Got 2 of those.
Halfway there. Halfway
Well,
there.
I think those are just well, you're supposed to get those. That's not really happening right now. So when you were a kid, did you dress up in Star Wars costumes?
No.
Really?
No.
Yeah, you weren't really a kid when you watched Star Wars. You were like watching Empire after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. No.
That's-
I never dressed up as Star Wars characters.
But you did.
I certainly pretended I had lightsabers. Was
Yeah.
always really good at the sound. So I did that a lot.
That's not good.
But then as I was waving my lightsaber, I'd put on my Hercules ring, or I'd have my sword of power and be like, "By the power of Grayskull, ooh, legendary Leia."
Legendary Leia. So you were more into whatever that one is, the Masters of the Universe?
Yeah.
Really? And I was too old to watch Masters of the Universe, being your father and all.
Absolutely.
I was not able to watch. Well, I could, but I was too busy out having fun on my bike.
See, it's
Wasn't
funny because I
watching
have a childhood
cartoons.
memory. We must have not, I lived in Alberta at the time, and we must have not have gotten that channel or Transformers or whatever the case. Because I had nephews that used to record the Transformers cartoon for me, and they would come and visit, and they would give me a VHS tape of like a bunch of Transformers episodes. I loved the Transformers.
There's a legendary foil. Is that worth something?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Just drops that in there casually. Oh, it's a legendary
legendary foil.
foil. I'm not sure if this is something that would interest you.
It was just a legendary. I don't know if that was legendary.
Did you just pull
2 legendaries. Foil, regular.
really
Yeah.
in one pack?
A 1-pack. 1-pack, people. I don't really know what it means to have a legendary foil. I don't know if that's good or bad. All I know is I'm trying to keep the colors in colors. All I know. So as long as I can keep the reds with the reds, and I'll give you stuff that I think is something, then we're all gonna be good. We're all good. I heard a voice. Is that a voice?
The little one saying goodnight, I love you.
Oh, to
Yeah.
you? Nice.
She still cares about me.
Wow.
The other
good.
two, not so much.
That's good. Well, that's nice. No one loves Big T. I wonder, do you think my mom will watch this? If
I
we
hope
get
she
my-
does.
I don't know.
To support you, I think if you said, Mom, do you like cards? And she'd be like, yeah. Okay,
Will I
well,
watch this?
me and my friend play cards on this YouTube channel. She'll be like, yes.
You know what I could do, actually?
And then she'll watch it and she'll be like, what the hell kind of card game was that? All you did was put cards in piles.
Well, Mom, it's the kind where we just put cards in piles.
That's the new way to play.
I kind of is that a foil? I don't think that's a foil, is it? No,
No.
it's not a foil. It's the game we play,
See.
Mom. It's called Putting Things in Order. If my mom knew that I was this actually, if I had this much like reverence for putting things in order, I would have had to do way more stuff around the house.
You probably would have been like tested.
Yeah, she would have been like, "Hey, actually, here's one that is odd, means nothing to anybody, but I'll tell you anyway, because my mom used to get me to clean the tub.
The
Wash-
bathtub.
Yeah, and I loved it. As a kid, I would take out the Comet, we'd put the water in the Comet, and I'd get in there on my hands and knees in the Comet, and I'd rub it out with and I'd like play with my knees. I had washcloths underneath, and I would like clean it
And
with
are
the
you covered?
Comet all over my body,
That seems
all over my body.
super safe. Did you have a rash as a youngster?
I don't think so. No, I was just able to do stuff that mortals could not do. Did you ever see a UFO before?
I'm not, I know I have never seen a
No,
UFO.
Never.
I've seen like I've gotten excited. I'm like, oh my god, that's a UFO, and then you realize it's like satellites.
Yeah.
Or like up at the lake, and up in the north, you can see the Starlink. So it's like a perfect line of like 13 satellites, and they just all
Really?
go around the sky.
Really?
Yeah.
Satellites that
crazy.
go across the sky.
And it's like a
13.
long road. You're like, that's too perfect to be anything. And then yeah, you discover that it's
Really?
nothing-
I did not
nothing
know
at
that.
all.
And at the lake, you see this.
I do. That's about the closest I've ever been or see to a quote unquote flying saucer. So
We were out playing hacky sack of all things. I won't tell you when that was. Obviously the 90s. And we were playing in the middle of the afternoon. There was this light in the sky, and it just stayed there. It just hovered. It was really far up, like far up. And we were like, "What's that light up there? Like it's not moving. It's just like a light, like a shiny star in the day." It was middle of the day, by the way. So we had this shiny star in the middle of the day, and we were like, "What is that?" So we kept playing. We just kept hacking and hacking, and we were like, that's what we call it. We were hacking and hacking. And I loved hacky sack.
you know, I never stopped a hacky.
What's that? You never stuffed the hacky? So we would just hack all freaking day long. And then the light, it was just like gone. And we were like, well, it must have just been something, right? But we don't know what it was. I still don't know.
Do you think it would come back right now? Like if you and I just started ripping around town, hacky sacking, would people be like, what are those guys doing?
I don't know. Would they come back? I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I
'Cause
don't
I
think
feel like
anybody would care.
My generation, my kids would be like, hey, Dad,
What do you
I
got
want
there?
one of these like bean balls that you like kick with your feet and stuff.
Do you think you can still buy them though? Do you think you'd actually buy a hacky sack?
We got to get a device that we can Google stuff. We need also a laptop.
A laptop
This show's
right
got to
here.
constantly evolve. So next time we're gonna have a laptop. So we have these arguments and these awesome ideas. We can just pull it up on the computer and be like, "Can we buy a hack of sake?"
Can we
And then we could do a tutorial next time on how to hack sakis.
hack the sack.
I don't know.
I like to hack some sacks.
Hacky sacking. See?
I like to hack some sacks.
And you said you didn't want a husband. It sounds like you might want a husband.
Sounds like I might want a husband. Well, it could be time. Could be time that I have a husband. That's pretty cool. It's nothing big.
Hyperspace foil.
It's
Common. That's good.
It's neat. Yeah, we were watching. Like, yeah, back to the UFO. So this thing, we didn't know what it was. It was just like a light in the sky that stayed there, it just hovered. Was there for an hour at least.
An hour.
Yeah, about an hour. And that's the thing. It wasn't like a plane. It wasn't like, it was just a light, like a shiny, like a day star.
And that's what's crazy, that you were even able to see it
Day star.
in the
Yes.
day, let alone that it was. Yeah, no.
It was a day star. It was weird.
It's the same thing with ghosts. Any ghosts? Any apparitions? Any supernatural things that have happened in your life that you're like, whoa?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I've heard lots of ghost stories, but again, never personal experience.
Yep. Had some shit happen. Don't want to talk about it.
Really?
Yep.
And don't even want to talk about it. It's
Nope.
that messed up.
Mm-mm. It's
Okay.
like Bigfoot. I also thought I saw Bigfoot once. So I 100% believe in Bigfoot. 100% believe in Bigfoot. I feel like I've had a Bigfoot encounter, and because of that, I'm terrified to be alone at the lake. Like if you said to me, Tony, you can spend the night at my cabin, and I will give you $100 to spend the night by yourself, I'd say like nope.
Really?
If you said like $3,000, I'd say like nope. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't. Well, $3,000 I'd probably do it. But like I am.
That's the exact number for me to do it. Is $3,000.
I'd do it for $3,000. But no, man. Like I've seen things about Bigfoot, and I think I've had a Bigfoot experience. And people make fun of people when they have experiences like that. But it's no
Really?
different than ghosts. You see something, you can't explain it. It's like this. What's a UFO? It's an unidentified flying object. It's in the sky, it's unidentified, and it seems to be flying. So is that not something in the sky, a UFO? Also, Bigfoot, what is that? It's a creature that is never been seen before. But we all know it exists.
I've always welcomed that. I've always wanted apparitions. I've always wanted to see stuff. I've always wanted, like, a ghost to appear, get freaked out. But it's never happened for me. Now, if you're telling me if you're at the lake and you're walking down a gravel road and it's pitch black and it's just you, yeah, that's terrifying. Okay? But that's more like I'm gonna get eaten by a bear, terrifying, or like Jason's gonna come out of the bush and hatchet me to death. And it's funny how your mind just plays those games. Just the other day, I walked the girls back to the cabin and had to come home, and like the echoes of my feet were bouncing off the wall, so it sounded like somebody was following me. So as I walked faster, I could hear the echoes faster. So of course you assume like, oh, like they're like coming up on me, and it was just my mind completely destroying me, essentially. Scary stuff.
Scary stuff. Anyway,
But
Bigfoot.
yeah, no, not a ghost believer, not that I'm not a UFO believer. I just, I'd obviously have to see something. But they say that there's like crashed spaceships that governments around the world have, and it's like they're trying to reverse engineer these technologies so we can do all these cool things.
Yeah.
Like that alien video, Area 51. Remember that one where they did the surgery? They
That was
pulled
the-
his eyes out on
Oh my
Fox.
God, that was the one on Fox. Was the Star Trek guy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was awesome. That wasn't at all made up.
Did it ever come out as a hoax?
Oh,
Must
it had
have,
to be.
obviously.
It was horrible. If you saw it again now, you'd be like, what is that? Seriously. If you saw it again, you'd be like, how did I even think that could be real? It's horrible. It's not even a good costume.
Really.
Yeah. Not even a good costume. So you didn't? Did you dress up in those Ben Cooper costumes when you were a kid?
You know, I've seen your toys.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
And I do distinctly remember having at least the Frankenstein one.
Really?
I think so.
That's kind of cool.
And the witch. There was a witch one too.
There was a witch one, yes.
And I believe I was the witch once.
Really?
Yes.
You're a witch. That's crazy. There's a new. It's Ben Cooper. It's like kids dressed in costumes. It's a toy line that I got
From the
myself
80s
into.
though, right? Like the costumes are from
60s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, that far back. It was like your only options for Halloween back then, wasn't it? Almost. Do you need a
What?
Do you need a Kleenex?
No, I'm fine.
Do you need a foot towel?
No more foot towels, please. Yeah, it's they're pretty cool, and I loved dressing up, and I really wanted them, but I wasn't able to really get them. My mom and dad didn't really believe that Halloween should be something that you buy at a store. It should be something that you make yourself, and which I thought was super stupid, but whatever. I'm out of cards.
You opened them? You ripped all the packs?
I ripped all the packs. I got
Hey,
nothing.
we did it.
There's nothing here though. I'm really upset.
I've been sorting now.
Okay, look through these things and see if there's something there that might be something.
Okay.
'Cause
I
some stuff.
didn't get a lot of legendary hits out of you today.
I don't know if there's any. There might be stuff in there. I just kind of threw stuff in. That was like,
I guess there was a few, but
okay,
I didn't hear like, oh, look at this legendary.
okay. So, just so you know, I got a bunch of cards here that have U's on them. I do have some C's, and they're in different colors. So this would be your C whites.
So yeah, a legendary, always two. That's a good hit.
That's a good one.
Hyperspace foil, Awakened Spectre.
Yeah.
Yaddle. How do you feel about Yaddle? That answers my question.
Well, Yaddle. Well, nothing wrong with a good yaddle, if you know what I mean.
Right?
Hello. Is that a yaddle?
A yoodle?
Is that a yaddle?
Is that are we yaddling now? Oh my god. I think it's called a yaddle.
I think we're doing
For
some
those of you
yaddling.
who haven't turned this off already, wow, are you in for a treat? Tony and Jeff yaddling. Yoodling? I don't even know what the real word is.
Yaddle.
It's the mountain girl from Price is Right. That's all I know.
Did you just say the mountain girl from Price is Right?
Yeah.
Wow, that is a deep dive. Wow. If anybody's watching, there's no one watching. But if you are watching, just type in on your Google sign thing, just say Price is Right, Yodel Girl, or whatever you call her, and you will know exactly why that is such a deep dive.
It's a thing.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
It was.
I always wanted to be on the Price is Right, but
Who doesn't?
Price is Right was awesome.
It still is awesome.
Is it still going
Yes.
on? Is Drew
My
Carey
parents,
still doing it?
yes, my parents watch it religiously.
Really?
So we go to the lake, and it feels like home when you're finishing up breakfast and watching The Price is Right.
Nice. That's
And
pretty cool.
the best thing about it, and they're so smart, is after all of these years, they've really kept the games the same. Like there's a few new ones, but for the most part, the games are exactly the same. So
Is Drew Carey still a good host? Because he was pretty good when I
yes, he
watched
is.
him.
Yeah, he is. You know, it's hard to beat old Bob, but
Oh, Bob.
what else can you do, right?
Yeah.
All good things must come to an end.
Bob was awesome.
Speaking of all good things coming to an end, that
No.
was Rippin' Packs.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we're
I'm still
done.
putting them in order.
We're not. They don't need to watch us putting them in order. They just wanted to see the cracks.
No, there's no cracks here.
I'm telling you,
Look at.
we're gonna get a downvote.
Look at that.
That is a
That,
lot of-
everybody.
Hey, have you guys seen that video? The OCD boys are like sorting through cards. That's what we're gonna be called now.
Are they
OCDs with Tony and Jeff.
We're gonna like putting the colors together.
Is that a C or a U? Is that a red C or a blue U? Bingo!
Because that's pretty much all this is. 'Cause I just put the cards in order. You go through them. You find like one card that's good, and then that's it.
But hey, it was fun.
It was
Do
fun.
the things again, like
Comment
all those fun things.
about how awesome we are, please.
Thanks for sticking around if you did.
Can I get 5 stars, please? Can we get 5 stars? 5 stars?
5-star review?
5-star review.
I don't think that's how it works. Good night.